Hi, everyone. Shotzi here again, Andrew Shaw. Now in the fifth installment of my If Rembrandt Did a Portrait of Adam Sandler, What Would It Look Like? And this is my effort at that so far. You can see I'm trying to get that kind of frilly shirt that was so common during the, Rembrandt's era. Moving around the ear. This is going to be a fine-tuning one. Trying to get some of the shapes. I'm using the negative space of the hair, which can help me shape the ear. Just getting a little more definitions of light and dark. Bring in some of the darks, the brow, the eyelid. I'm using quite a small brush right now with a nice, it's a round detail brush. So it's got a lot of control. Just finding where there's darks and adding them in, getting these lines in his head and his cheek a little more firm. Where are all the darker darks? That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm trying to get that eye just right. At this stage, I feel like I have the basic structure of the face, and that really is the most important thing. But now, with the light and dark, I'm giving even more fine-tune to the structure. There's the light over his lip, under his mustache. I'm using a bit on the cooler side colors right now. They're all kind of a little bit away from the light, a little bit shaded. So usually cool works better. Top lips are always darker than bottom lips for natural light, when light is coming from above. Just again, trying to make minor adjustments. This for me is a very enjoyable part of the painting when I am comfortable with the overall structure. I'm not going to move anything now in any significant way. I can really hone in on those value differences. The center of the eyelids. The centers of the eyelids are going to be lighter than the sides in general because they come out more. The eye's like a sphere, the eyeball. All the parts that are forward are going to catch more light, including the center of the eyelids. And the chin juts out a little bit, it catches more light. Cheekbone, the particular location of the cheekbone and its depth, its width, those are all important structural features that will help improve likeness. I've shown this painting to a few people, and they have guessed. I've asked them to guess who it looks like, and they said it sort of looks like Adam Sandler. So I know I'm on the right path. I just have to keep at it. Don't expect to finish it all, even in this one sitting, which is about another 40 minutes in real time. Comes out to about 6.5, 7 minutes in our time, in the time lapse. Really trying to get that mouth. It's a distinct shape and relationship to the top lip and the upper lip. And that's a very important part of the structure that really tells a lot about the person. Just trying to recognize where I want softer edges or harder edges. Trying to pay attention also to the temperature. Cooling a little tiny bit between the eyes. Taming these lines in the forehead, the brow, lightening up the neck quite a bit. Notice with a cool gray. I've heard gray called the forgotten color of the face, that faces have a lot more gray on them than we realize, at least in terms of how they appear. The cooling down of the flesh tends to come out a bit gray. And our left brain, when we're applying it, is saying, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's wrong. It's wrong. And our right brain has to help out and say, well, that's what I see. Just the little sparkles in the eye, just make them come alive a little more. So you really tell a lot about which way is subject looking. In that far eyelid. I need to know sometimes when to go really, really dark, like I am right now, and when to not get too dark. Fiddling with the background just to help me see the face a bit more. I can make changes to that. And because I used thin, transparent paints there, as it dries, the darker color will come out a bit more. Still looking to just make these little adjustments. He's got pretty heavy bags under his eyes. I want to kind of capture those. And that usually is a matter of light and dark that helps give a sense of their size and that they come out almost like a bit swollen. Looking for lighter places. Softening the edges of these creases. I want them to be very seen, but not too prominent. They're not that deep. The deeper they are, the darker they would get. So using light and dark, I can give valuable information about the depth of the creases. And with light, I can give valuable information about how far forward the object is. All right, that's about it now for this fifth installment. There will be another installment. I'm hoping to get this painting even more closely resembling Adam Sandler. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.